so much, Dr. Elliott, and thank you very much for the opportunity to be here and speak tonight. So I brought my notes just because, you never know, but I like to try to fly by the seat of my pants in life. So about a year ago, I was very privileged that a series of synchronistic events led me to Dr. Elliott at BCDiabetes and his wonderful team. And I immediately got the sense that something was different and it was refreshing. Because prior to that, I was kind of used to what I'm going to call the status quo, which was, let's look at your numbers before breakfast, lunch, dinner, and bedtime, and let's make some adjustments to your basal rates. I'm a type 1 for 25 years that's been using an insulin pump, and I was finding that that approach wasn't really doing a lot for me, and I had run into a little bit of a challenge before I so luckily found out about BCDiabetes and Dr. Elliott. And so just right at that first visit, Dr. Elliott and Bobby as well impressed upon me how CGM could make a big difference. And just like Dr. Elliott said, I'm going to kind of refer to CGM and flash glucose monitoring under the same banner. So I kind of thought about it briefly, and again, Dr. Elliott had said, if you call them up, you could be, changing things pretty fast, and it could be on your doorstep within a short space of time. So sure enough, I was motivated and I got going, and I was able to see my blood sugars continuously, and then furthermore, to be able to see them on my Apple Watch was kind of the icing on the cake for me personally. I've always believed in nothing should hold you back from doing what you love. And I love cycling and hiking up mountains, and I love driving, and I'm able to do all those things independently with very minimal concern. And so, just like the fear of lows is so great, the fear of highs is also a major problem, and a lot of people do run high because they're always worried about being low. And so, now that I've been able to use the CGM system, it's been able to mitigate a lot of highs and lows for me, and I never believed that you could actually have continuously good blood sugars. And in a way, I almost feel like it can actually kind of retrain your body to run good numbers more often and increase your time in range, which is lingo these days. And so I believe that everybody should have access to this life-changing technology, and it could save the government huge costs down the road for all the horrible complications that we all are too aware of, and I always kind of shudder, but here we go. And so I feel that we need to continue to advocate and provide access, and for sure nobody should have to be held back by financial constraints. And I've personally found it to be life-changing.